you are no more, the things stop coming. Even if you retire as a commissioner of police, that is the end of it all. So we tell people don't survive, especially an economy like Nigeria. So the next thing to do is for you to actually connect with somebody who is successful, who is doing well, called a mastermind mentor. Somebody that can help you become great in life. Every mastermind mentor must have experience. He must have a system, systems. So he or she must be able to teach you one of the millionaire skills called leadership skill. What I call it? Leadership skill. So leadership skill is a learnable skill, and it's one of the millionaire skills everybody needs to learn. So we said that don't just stop at leadership skill. Use that skill. Use that, of course, that skill. Develop it to lead people, build people up, build a team for yourself, and build an organization like MTN, build a standard multi-suite, build a community, a business community, of course, a business family. And then, why do you say you should build? Because everything that must start must be built. So this particular relationship is called transformational relationship. What do you call it? Transformational relationship. So you must be able to transform your yourself and transform other people's too. So in every transformational relationship, that is when you can actually earn the 40, 10 or 40. When you are earning the 40, you can actually earn the residual income, 10 or residual income. Residual income is the kind of money you make because you did something right once. So this particular relationship is whatsoever, this one is for significant, is for residual income. So everything happening around you is called contributing factor. What do they call it? Contributing factor. What's happening inside of you is called determining factor. What do they call it? Determining factor. So what determines whether you become great in life, whether you become a millionaire in life, whether you become a successful entrepreneur is what you're really inside of. Because we live in the world of cause and effect. What happens inside of you is the cause. These are all effects. Because money is a result, wealth is a result, sickness is a result, poverty is a result, everything that you see around is a result, and a result. So you must have a strong effect inside of you. So today, we always talk about you, how you can become better as an individual, because once you become better as an individual, everything around you becomes better. Once you grow as an individual, everything around you will grow. So today we're looking at quest for wisdom. Quest for wisdom, that will be quest for wisdom. So we're looking at 4 consciousness that awaken the quest for wisdom. 4 consciousness. There are 4 consciousness that awaken the quest for wisdom. Okay? 4 consciousness. That's awaken the quest for wisdom. Okay, so that's what we're looking at today. So we started talking about wisdom since last week Thursday, and we told us that wisdom is a skill. Tell us skill. That means everybody can learn it. With Rachel, we started talking about talent and skill. We said that the two things, there is talent and this skill. And we said that talent is a gift. Either you have it or you don't have it. But skill can be desired. Skill can be desired. Okay, you can learn a skill, you can develop a skill. Practice it until it becomes perfect. So skill can be desired, can desire skill. And we talk about some skill that will make you money. We said problem solving skill, leadership skill, emotional intelligence skill, people management skill, emotional skill. We talk about all these skills, computational skill, how to present, how to negotiate. These are all skills. And every multi-millionaires have 1 or 2 of these skills, selling skill and all of that. So that you can design, because wisdom cannot be seen as in your thoughts. So you cannot be saying you are wise in your thoughts. Wisdom can only be seen by the things you do. That is why a verb, action word. That means you must take action with what you know. That you can now say, this guy is a wise person. Somebody said, even a fool, keeping quiet in the midst of the wise can be considered to be a wise individual. Yes or yes? So we also said that wisdom is key. So we're going to look at 4 things that awaken your desire. Quest for wisdom. Before we go to the 4 things, I want to also establish something called good idea and God idea. So there are 2 different things there. So we have the one that we call God ideas and good idea. So you can have a good idea that is not God idea. So I would like us to take 1 or 2 before we go to the 4 things. So let's put our toe. God idea God idea means that it is bigger than your reach. It's bigger than your reach. God idea means that it's bigger than your reach. It means that it will benefit other people that you may never meet in this life. So when God gives you an idea, it means that it is bigger than your reach. It's something that you cannot do naturally with your strength, something you cannot naturally do with your capacity or present capacity right now. So it means that it will benefit others that you may never meet. That means it's a God idea. So it's surely going to be any God idea. It's not something that stays with you. It's always something beyond you. God idea means that it is bigger than your reach. It means that it will benefit other people that you never meet. God idea is beyond your years on earth. Your years on earth. So anytime God gives you an idea, it's something that is beyond you. For those joining us for the first time, this is Millionaire School, so we have not got started your section yet, but you have to enjoy the Millionaire School first before you have success, before a section, because we have 2 sections today. Okay, so when God gives you an idea, it means that your present talent, your present skills, your present knowledge will not be enough. So you need to go outside your present knowledge to acquire more knowledge. So God idea is that it's beyond your reach, it's beyond your stay on earth, it's beyond when you are even gone. It will benefit other people that you may never meet in this world. So even when you are long gone, it will still be benefiting people. But a good idea falls within your means. A good idea falls within your means, like ambition, and sometimes something that you want to benefit only you directly, something that will directly benefit only you. So good idea is not a bad idea. Something that can benefit only you and your ambition, something that falls within your means, you can actually achieve that. But when it's a God idea, absolutely, it's not going to be within your means. It's surely going to be outside your means. So write this one down. When God gives you an idea, an assignment, etc., you become more conscious of your inadequacy. When God gives you an idea or an assignment, you become conscious of your inadequacy and your immediate needs in resource and resourcefulness. When God gives you an idea or an assignment, you become conscious of your inadequacy and immediate need for resources and resourcefulness. So when God gives you an idea, an assignment, become conscious of inadequacy and immediate need for resources and resourcefulness. When God gives you an idea, you become conscious of the lack of knowledge, the lack of resources you have that you need, that you don't have, that you need to achieve those ideas. So when God gives you an idea or an assignment, you become conscious of inadequacy, and your immediate need is resources and resourcefulness. So when we talk about this God idea, that is why when you decide to take care of a realm, the responsibility of a particular realm, that is when you can now know that, oh, I need wisdom. If I don't have this thing that God is the burden in my heart to create a good environment, to create peace, to create prosperity, to build people, to build my team, to build myself, to do something significant, I need more knowledge or I need more wisdom. So before you quest, that means your idea must have to be God. Something that is bigger than you, that will benefit other people even when you are no more head. So you have to be something like legacy, something that has to do with something that will live beyond you. Succession, you have to do something brand that must go beyond you. So by that, you're thinking about a team, community, kingdom, ruling, and making some significant impact. That is when you can start thinking about resourcefulness, and your idea will never be enough again. So also write it down. Also write this one down. It takes more to get. It takes more to get to where you are going. It takes more to where you are going. It takes more knowledge, more skill. It takes more to where you are going than it is where you are right now. So it takes more to move forward. It takes more to move you to the next steps than where you are right now. So it takes more knowledge, more resources, more idea, more understanding, more wisdom. It takes more to where you are going than it is where you are right now. So what happened in God's idea is that it takes more to where you are going. It takes more. Of course, we also see it in the case of Solomon when his father when he inherited the kingdom of his father. He actually saw that the kingdom is so big, the nation is so big, so he actually told God, please give me wisdom that I may lead these people. So you can see, God, that was his major quest. God, I need wisdom, knowledge, understanding. Even when he was told, he said the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. And so everything he's always thinking about God. How does he move the people to the next steps? How do he move to the next levels right now? So he always take more to where you are going than where you are right now. So when it comes to God's idea, Immediately you are conscious, write this one down. Immediately you are conscious of your realm of responsibility. Immediately you are conscious. Immediately you are conscious of your realm of responsibility, comma, God's idea, comma, God's purpose. Immediately you are conscious of your realm of responsibility. Some of us are not conscious of the responsibility that we have. Immediately you are awakened to the consciousness of your realm of responsibility. Immediately you are conscious of your realm of responsibility, comma, God's idea, comma, God's assignment, comma, purpose, fulfillment, calling, etc. Your quest for wisdom increases, your quest for knowledge, your quest for understanding, your quest for insight increases, because you will realize that knowledge gaps, blind spots, deficiency, and inexperience. Don't worry, I'm going to repeat myself. Immediately you are conscious of your realm of responsibility. Have you written that down? Immediately you are conscious of your realm of responsibility, comma, God's idea. Immediately you are conscious of your realm of responsibility. Immediately you are conscious of your realm of responsibility, comma, God's idea, God's assignment, fulfillment, calling, purpose, your quest for wisdom, comma, understanding, skills, insight increases. Your quest for wisdom, comma, knowledge, understanding, insight, skills increases, etc. increases. So immediately you are coming to the consciousness of your realm of responsibility, God's idea, God's assignment, purpose, fulfillment, calling, etc. Your quest for wisdom, knowledge, understanding, insight, skills increases. So this is what increases people's quest for wisdom. When somebody, I said, all of us have two lives on earth. The second one starts the day you understand you have one life. That is the second one starts when you understand that I'm here for divine assignment. God sent me out of him as part of him to come and improve the value of this earth, to improve other people's life. Because all the first one you are living that life not even understanding what is happening around you. But the day you come to understand that this is why I'm here on earth. This is my assignment here. This is my purpose. This is my calling on earth. This is my ministry. This is what I'm supposed to do. I'm called to the marketplace. I'm going to improve lives and property. That's really the day you know they have one life, and you have to live it to your fullest. So 4 consciousness that awaken your quest for wisdom. Number 1, 4 consciousness that awaken your quest for wisdom. Number 1 is knowledge gap. Knowledge gap. Number 1 is knowledge gap. For if you don't feel that the knowledge I have now is not enough. Number 1 is knowledge gap. Knowledge gap. That's number 1. So when you come to the consciousness of your realm of responsibility, the consciousness of your realm of purpose, God's idea, that you can now realize, I need more knowledge, because this is what I'm going to do. This thing I'm going to do right now, I cannot do it alone. Let me start looking for books to read, who to go to, let him mentor me. Let me look for a mentor. Let me look for people who have succeeded. Who has never done this before? Who has done similar things before? Who has done similar project before? Did he succeed? Did he not succeed? What happened to him? Last week we started explaining that knowledge is simply a packaged information tailored to solve a problem. And also when our understanding is that explanation, and wisdom is what? Application. So if you cannot apply what you understand, that means you are not a smart individual. So number 1 is knowledge gap. Write this one down. If you are not conscious of your knowledge gap, it is because your vision is too small. If you are not conscious of your knowledge gap, it's because your vision is too small. Knowledge gaps. S is there. Because there are a lot of gaps here. Knowledge gaps. So there are gaps. If you are not conscious of your knowledge gap, it's because your vision is too small. Vision gets bigger and becomes God's idea than a good idea, assignment, than aspiration and ambition. Vision gets bigger and becomes God's idea than a good idea, assignment, than aspiration and ambition. So now vision gets bigger and becomes God's idea than a good idea, assignment, than aspiration or ambition. So when vision gets bigger, it becomes God's idea than just a good idea, and assignment than aspiration or ambition. That is when it is less than I realize that I need knowledge gap. Everybody that ever wants to rule a realm of responsibility, a realm of life, a realm of skill,
a realm of the sector of the society, of our environment, the person will suddenly realize that, oh, I need more knowledge. Like I keep saying, Mark Zuckerberg that created Facebook today did not do that alone. Yeah, I need more hands. Elon Musk that created Tesla, you need more hands. Dangote has been a refinery today. He needs more hands. He needs more competent people around him. Because when you start realize, okay, this thing I'm doing right now, it's not going to be for me alone. It's going to be for everybody, even generation, even yet unborn. The business I want to go into, I don't want to go for small business. I don't like, no business is small. So it's only as small as you're thinking. Every business is big. Just having a big thought, big vision makes it big. So anytime you feel that this thing I'm going to do is going to be beyond me to other people, that is when you finally realize that, oh, I need more knowledge. That's when you awaken. One of the things that awaken your consciousness for wisdom, knowledge, and understanding is because your vision is going beyond, and it's going to benefit more people than what you already are doing right now. Number 2 is blind spot. Turn off blind spot. Blind spot. So the moment you know that your realm of responsibility, your realm of influence, your realm of doing things, whatever God is beyond you, that is now God's idea, it's going to benefit other people. And even when I'm no more, as I keep telling us, even since last week, that there is no poor man that have ever written a book before. No poor man. And then that's where there's no method for poverty. It's natural. Once you are not making improvement, you're already going back. Once you stand still, you're already behind. So moving forward is intentional. Intentional. Becoming great in life is intentional. Intentional. Making money and create a system and remain successful is intentional. Intentional. Like I keep telling you last week, that success is a decision followed by daily choices. So you must decide to become great in life, and you must take daily choice that will take you to your greatness. So people say, I don't want to learn anything. It's because the people's vision is too small. I don't want to learn anything. I don't want to become more because their vision is too small. They're talking about ambition. They're talking about just achievement. They're not talking about fulfillment. The moment you're talking about fulfillment, you start noticing some blind spots in your life. Oh, I need improvement here. Oh, I need improvement here. Write this one down. You don't know that you need to know what you will need in the future. You don't know that you need to know what you will need in the future. That is called blind spot. You don't know that you need to know what you will need in the future. You don't know that you need to know what you will need in the future. You don't know that you need to know. That is blind spot. That person don't know, say, I need to know this because I will need them for future. You don't know that you don't know that you need to know what you will need in the future. That is blind spot. We are telling you now, come and gather knowledge. Come and gather information. Come and gather things that you need in the future. I say, I'm not interested. I'm not interested. Because if he doesn't know that he needs to know that he will need what he's knowing now in the future. And when the time comes, you are standing in the middle of the, of course, in the middle of the road. Because you didn't gather enough knowledge, like the virgins, the 5 foolish virgins, who didn't gather enough oil. Because they don't know, say, carry extra oil that they will need it in the future. They don't know. So just carry the one that will be sufficient to them. As you stop surviving, stop living a sufficient life, start living abundance and significant life. So gather everything you need to gather now, because you're surely going to need 1 or 2 of them in the future. No, somebody said that nonsense, there's a sense inside a nonsense. So gather everything you need to see, because our future is long. The journey is long. That's how we need to be persistent. And it is hard. That's how we need persistent, and it's long. That's how we need consistent. They're not consistent. Why people don't hold on to what they believe in, and they give up so soon? Because they don't know how to hold on. They don't know how to be consistent in a particular thing. Anytime they face a little challenges, they quit, because they never get that info to know that intentions, challenges always follow intentions. Disruption follow intentions. Chaos, anytime you have an intention, you have an adversary. Anytime you have an assignment, you have an adversary. Adversary is not your enemy. It's the enemy of our assignment. So you need to overcome it, because you already believe that I have all it takes. I'm anointed. I have all it takes. I have the virtues, vitalities, concepts that will overcome any adversary. That's why people quit. And they take temporary defeat to permanent failure. No, temporary defeat is not a permanent failure. Let's say it together. One together, go. Temporary defeat is not a permanent failure. People always take temporary to make benefit. Oh, me, my own is work, my own. My own thing, they work well. If I start anything now, I will fail. Somebody walked up to me over the weekend and said, I don't know anytime I start something that is going to change the world, that are going to make impact in my life and the life around me, I'll have difficulty and I will quit. I told him, don't you know that anytime you start something great, you will have an adversary. It's an adversary. Don't you know that anytime you think of something big, you start having challenges. If you think of making 10,000 naira today, 10,000 naira every day of your life, there's a law called equal and opposite reaction, one of the Newton's law. Then you're going to have challenges minus 10,000 naira immediately to start fighting you to quit. The moment you start having challenge of making 1 million naira, you have challenges about minus 1 million naira. You must always oppose. 20 million naira, 50 billion naira, a billion naira, you're going to have challenges of this is plus, this is minus. In every plus, there's a minus that will come to oppose minus 20 million naira. So for everything good you want to start, you have equal and opposite force that will stop you from taking the next step. So once you are aware of these things, when it happens, you just smile. My people say again. Yes or yes? You just smile because you know that you are more than conqueror, that you have overcome this one already. So you just to hold on, the time will pass. I say tough times don't last. Tough people do what? Last. Like we always tell us every day, that every time you see things that is hard times you see, always create what? Strong men. And strong men that you see, strong men create what? Good times. Strong men create good times. Good times create what? Weak men. Good times create weak men. And weak men create what? Weak men create hard times. So when things are hard, you got to be strong. Tell you, be strong. Be stronger than the economy. Be stronger than what you're passing through right now. Because until you are strong as an individual, you can never create good times for yourself. So you must be strong emotionally, strong financially, strong spiritually. You must be strong. When things are hard, you have two choices. Either you complain or you take responsibility to be strong. If you complain about anything, you just hand over your power of change to that thing you complain about. That means if I say government is the reason why I'm not successful, that means I've handed over all my powers of change to the government. So I'm telling myself it's only government that can make my life better. If I say, oh, my father is the reason why I'm not successful, that means I've handed over all my powers to my father for him to be responsible for my success. If I say my mother, if I say the economy, anything I'm complaining about, that means I've simply told myself I can't help myself. I've accepted defeat, even when defeat has not even happened. I've concluded that for me to make a movement now, that Tinubu is a problem, that Tinubu must be the one to change. I keep repeating this every day. There is no government, even Peter Obi government, that have a plan for all of us to become a billionaire. No government have a plan for everybody to become a billionaire. No government. So you must stand up to take 100% responsibility to be strong, to face your fears and be disciplined as an individual. If not, you can never create the good times you are looking for. So one of the things that will make somebody quest for wisdom is because he found that what the idea I'm having is God's idea. And it's not benefit only me, it will benefit others. And even the generation even yet unborn. Let's say, I need more knowledge. Number two, there are blind spots. That's when the moment you realize that you have a God's kind of idea, you will see so many blind spots here and there. Like, oh, I'm empty. Like, I didn't know that this is lacking in my life. And number three thing that will awake, of course, quest for wisdom is what I call skill deficiency. Skill deficiency. Skill deficiencies. So you suddenly realize that, oh, I need more skills. Oh, I need a graphic designer now. I need an online developer right now. I need this, I need that. I need this, I need a secretary. Because you realize that the God's concept you have, your God's idea, your assignment, your purpose on earth, your fulfillment has gone beyond something you can do with your strength, with your wisdom. You need more skills. So, but if you don't realize that, oh, I'm here for a purpose, you cannot even design any skill. You think that, oh, where I am is enough. And the way you are is enough is just to survive. Do not survive. Stop serving. Start living a significant life. Start living a transforming life. Until you make up your mind to transform yourself and to everybody around you, nothing will be transformed. The write this one that under skill deficiency. You realize that you don't have enough skills. How do I put it? Not having skills, not having the millionaire skill before. Okay, let's do like this. You suddenly realize that you need millionaire skills to become a millionaire. You suddenly realize that you need millionaire skills to become a millionaire. You need a high impact skill to make a high impact. You need a high significant skills to make a significant impact. So you suddenly realize that you need the skills, the millionaire skills to become millionaire. And I give you them the skills every day. Like the 5 skills we are focusing this year is number 1, problem solving skills. It's one of the millionaire skills. Emotional intelligence skill, leadership skills, people management skills, and professional skills. So when you have the God's kind of idea, and you are responsible for a realm of change, a realm of significance, you suddenly realize that you need millionaire skills to become millionaire. It happened in Solomon. Solomon is stepping into a realm that he has never ruled before, and he has just suddenly realized that I need the skills to make an impact. He said, God, please give me wisdom that I may lead the people. He was asking for wisdom to lead, because he saw that these people are too much, and he must make sure that the people that he's leading, that the people who are going to have, how did I put it on my note here? You're going to lead the people to good prosperity. You're going to lead them to good, of course, life. You're going to lead them to a good peace. That's like Solomon experienced peace. So he needed peace for them. So you will realize that when you have this God's kind of idea that is beyond you, that will impact your world and make a change around people around you. That's when you can realize. That's when you realize that you need more skills. Say no skills. Skills to make impact, skills to become great. But if you don't know that what you are living on earth for is beyond you, I keep telling us that what will make you a millionaire is already embedded in you in raw form. Say no raw form. What will turn you to a successful person is not around the things you are pursuing around. You see people buying car, having landed property, having houses. You say, me, I want to also have the same thing. No. What will make you a millionaire is already embedded in you. God put it there in a raw form, in a natural state, so that you can refine it. So I put it 3D. You must discover it, you must develop it, you must deploy it. So if you don't discover it and develop it, you cannot deploy anything to the world. Just like God buried crude oil in Nigeria. Nigerians have to discover the crude oil, to refine it, to deploy it. Yes or yes? God embedded golds and diamonds. He always embedded everything God does is in raw form, because he expected us to create, like he's a creator. God created us in his image and likeness. So he expected us to take what we have and to make it to what we want. That I keep saying, no, we don't lack resources anyway in this life. You don't lack resources to become great in life. You only lack resourcefulness. You are not resourceful to use the resources available to you. You have names and numbers in your phone God has given to you according to your measures, but you lack resourcefulness to utilize it, and you are complaining every day, oh, things are hard, things are not working for me. So the moment you know what I'm doing now is not going to benefit only me, it will benefit others and even generation living yet unborn. That's when you can now realize that, oh, I need more skills. I need more skills. Oh, I'm not that skillful to make that impact. So let me go and meet people that are really succeeding. Let them teach me some of their skills to also make an impact. The last one is inexperience. The last one is number 4. For someone to say, I'm not experienced at all. Inexperience. So when they say I'm not experienced, is because the person has actually understood that he has God's idea. That the idea he's having, the assignment is not for himself. It's not just a good idea, it's also a God's kind of idea that will not just benefit me. So not okay, I'm not experienced. I can see a lot of people. Jabez says, I'm a small man, I'm from a small place, but I'm not experienced. David, all of them that you see, they all realize that what I'm having right now, I need experience. I'm not experienced enough to lead. I'm not experienced enough to rule. I'm not experienced. So when you hear somebody say, I don't need knowledge, I don't need information, because the person's vision is small. He's not thinking beyond his nose. He's just thinking about sufficiency, surviving. And my salary is enough. He's surviving, he's thinking about. If you know that you have to pay people school fee, support other less privileged, support your salary is not going to solve this problem. Salary of 500 naira cannot solve it. So you need more than 500,000 naira to pay people school fee, be house for people, make significant impact, be hospital. The salary of 200,000 cannot solve this problem. So the moment you know that my concept is beyond me, that is when, of course, you can start actually making an impact. Let's look at 8 things, and I'll call it 7 things. I'll call it today. Let's look at 7 things that Solomon valued that made him quest for wisdom. And if you value the same thing, you finally realize that you need more than where you are right now. That is why you have to put yourself where knowledge is being shared, where information is being shared, where where people that want to make millions, make impact. You have to be in a community, because you can succeed. You can become rich as an individual, but you cannot become wealthy as an individual. No wealthy man ever become a wealthy man as an individual. They have people, they have more skills, they have other things. So the moment you say, I like my own thing, we know that this man, vision small. This man is thinking of surviving. He's just surviving. He's thinking significant. He cannot make a significant impact. You cannot live a transformational life. And finally, on the last day, you find that God has given you all these powers, and you never even use them at all. Because you are so afraid of, I don't know what you're afraid of, whether what people will say or how you'll be judged. You are so afraid of it. So let's write this on now before I give the 8 things. Solomon valued resourcefulness over resources. Solomon valued resourcefulness over resources. Solomon valued resourcefulness over resources. I told you the quest for wisdom is to realize that you have God's idea, that is not just a good idea. We find that already. So Solomon valued resourcefulness over resources. So look at 8 things he valued. 8 things he valued. Let me just, I don't know, I don't like cleaning when I'm writing. Oh my God, but it's fine. It's fine. Let me see. I don't like cleaning when I'm writing. I always like to write on top. Maybe we'll get more markers. More green and more black, okay? So Solomon valued resourcefulness more than what? Resources. Do you know why he valued resourcefulness more than resources? Because he already know that resources to become great in life is every way. Like all of us have resources to be great. You know, I hear people telling me, I need money. I need a car. If I have 5 million naira, I would have started this business. I say you don't need 5 million naira to start business, because God wants to become resourceful. Until you are resourceful, you cannot use the resources available to you. I say a bad workman quarrel with his tools. Yes or yes? So if you are not resourceful, if I put all the resources around you and you are not resourceful, it's useless. So the best is to teach you how to use the resources available to you. If I don't teach you how to use the resources available to you, the contacts in your phone, the people around you, you cannot become it. So Solomon valued resourcefulness over resources. So you value resourcefulness over resources. Number 1, he valued internal gift over external gain. He valued internal gift over external gain. Until you value internal gift over external gain, you will never praise for wisdom. You can never praise for wisdom. You can never, until you value resourcefulness over resources, you can never praise for wisdom. You cannot. So he valued resourcefulness over resources. That was why he prays for wisdom. He said, God, give me wisdom and lead me, because he valued the internal gift over the external gain. Most of us value internal gain. I need a car. I say, poor men always ask for items. They're not items. Wealthy men ask for ideas. They're not ideas. And then you see a poor man, he's asking for what he can see, what he can touch, what he can feel. That's what he's asking for. While a wealthy man, the wealthy people, they ask for what you cannot see. You cannot see them. Like knowledge, you cannot. What you cannot feel, what is invisible. So write this one down under internal gift over external gain. Write it down. Solomon valued knowledge, understanding, insight, wisdom more than external benefit. He valued it more than external, because he knows that we live in the world of cause and effect. Someone values understanding, wisdom. He values it more than external gain, external benefit. Someone say, give me garina and go chop. If I chop finish, I will listen to you. Hey, how long will you eat the garina? How long will you eat the rice? He's not asking you to give you the thing that produce gari and rice. Once you have that cause, I tell you, we live in the world of cause and effect. We live in what? A world of what? Cause and what? Effect. Instead of asking for effect, ask for a cause. When you have the cause, it will always bring out more effect. What this is items now. Items. This ideas bring items. Everything you see in this world, everything you can see, touch, this thing, this board, this table, this marker, everything was once an idea in the mind of an entrepreneur. Yes or yes? Yeah. Everything you can see, to the laptops, everything, fans, everything you see was a car. Rolls Royce was once an idea in the mind of what? An entrepreneur. And the entrepreneur was playing the ideas like a movie. God, he's going to play stop in his mind, because he is creating something in his mind. Until you can create something with your mind, you cannot play. So Solomon valued what we call internal gift more than what? External gain. He valued things you cannot see, you cannot touch. He valued concepts more than items. He valued. Poor people, they don't know that's why they're poor. Because nobody has sat them down, tell them, say, slow down. There's something already inside of you that will bring the things you need, call the cars you need, the land you need. Let's discover it. Let us develop what's already inside of you. Let's deploy it to the market. Let's do business with it. He will tell you about what? I'm hungry. I need to eat food. I don't know why poor people's problem is always food. I don't know why their problem is always food. And this food they eat, people eat in the morning out of their belly. So you can see that for you to become great in life, you must value internal gift over what? External gain. Let's take one on note before we go to the next one. Anyone that value external gain over internal gift, anyone that value external gain more than internal gifts that God has already put in him is going nowhere and cannot fulfill destiny like Esau, who value his belly over his destiny. Anyone that value external gain over internal gift is going nowhere and cannot fulfill destiny. He cannot. Like Esau, who value his stomach, his belly over his destiny. Anybody you see in this life that value external things more than internal things is going nowhere. He can never fulfill destiny. Like Esau, who value his stomach more than his destiny. Can you just imagine that? So anybody you see that whatever you're telling him, let us search inside of you. Let us study to know what God put inside of you, so you can take it. You know, this I'm telling you, that people go and work for God for 35 years. They value that salary more than what God deposits. They don't want to take time to discover what God puts inside of them, to develop it, and the person will say, and they find that salary. So maybe they follow that salary like Esau. They'll eat that salary, and people at the end of 35 years, they promise them pension and gratuity, they will never even see it. Some of them will die and leave the money. So anybody that value external gains more than internal gifts, of course, is going nowhere and cannot be destiny like Esau, who value his stomach more than his destiny. Number 2, Solomon values spiritual success over material success. Spiritual success over material success. I keep on saying something about spiritual and routine. See, it's not all activities we do that are spiritual activities. That going to church, I don't know how to say this, until you do spiritual activity in of course in a routine gathering, that is when it becomes a spirit. There's a difference between spiritual and routine. They're not routine. Some people are not going to church to routine. They let the spirit. So and that's something that is spiritual activity. Like studying is a spiritual activity. Praying, meditating. You took our time to do that class now. Yes or yes? So you should do more of spiritual activities than material gain. Write this one now. Even Solomon, you can see him telling you that the fear of the Lord is the beginning of what? Wisdom. That means he valued, he referenced Almighty. He knows that there's something bigger. He's not a routine person. I keep on saying this into us. Until you turn your routine to spiritual activities, it's not going to work. So you keep going. I don't know, last weekend I listened to something that I refuse to swallow. How can people have an exams the following 2 days? A man of God is telling the people that are having exams to come and do 6 to 6 fasting and prayer. They should bring their biro, that you anoint the biro to write an exam. The thing off me. The thing off me. I've been trying to make a note of this, but you have an exam in 2 days' time. You're going to go and do fasting 6 to 6, and bring biros. Make your anoint them. And anybody coming for that fasting must come with 1,000 naira or a tons of 1,000 naira. You can just imagine this thing. He tire me, he off me. And people fool that place. Fool! Carry 2 times, like 10,000. Carry biros, carry 3 biros. They can come in and do anointing oil. You see your life? See your future. See your future. And you know that read though. You are carrying biro for anointing. You are carrying biro for anointing and carrying money to bribe God. I don't know how people used to think. And then and so he said after the man of God is a fake man of God. The miracle did not happen. When you are the cause for the problem. So I'll repeat this class again some other time. I want to quickly give the 8 of them. I will not have all the time to explain it tomorrow or so. So please value what I mean. I want to differentiate what is spiritual activities and routine. Some of us are taking routine to become spiritual activities. No, you must differentiate to them and do the thing that will put money in your pocket, put money in life around you, make impact, not caro. Anyway, Solomon valued thought over things. Number 3, he valued thoughts over things. Because thoughts are things. Thoughts produce things. Almost everybody that is there, everybody have moved from laboring. Because he always have negative words. He always say, I think about a mere thing. Every time about a mere thing, guys, God punish me. Every time God punish me. So one day, the thing get to his he said, he tell him, okay, carry this block. He said, me beneke about a mere thing. Every time, he said, come and do this thing. Me nama about a mere thing. So about a mere thing has become his regular. 2 things is already 9 months. Don't get involved in a business without mentorship. Don't get involved without a mentor. You know why? Mentorship is a legal shortcut to success. He that stands on the shoulder of mentors will see far. See you at the top. See you tomorrow. God bless. For the rest of us looking at me right now, what did you learn today? I will take just 3. 3 here, 3 here. 3 feedback to be sure that I was talking to human being. I wasn't talking to chess. So what's your take home today? You have some feedbacks. I would like to hear from you. What's your take home today, sir? Good morning.
Today I learned that poverty is unfortunate experience.
Yes.
based on ignorance.